It is about CMV, values of constitutional institutions. Let us understand what is this constitution. Can anyone say? Constitution make laws. Am I right? In constitution, what laws are made, we need to follow that. Who will make the law? Does people make the laws? Government. Who will be in the government? Legislature, legislative, okay, executive. Am I right? Judiciary comes separate. Am I right? So, I think you have heard about MLA. Am I right? MPs, they will make those. So, what is the need of constitutional institutions? What is the need of constitution for us? Any idea? Yes. To make our country protective. Any other points? For economic equality. Am I right? Let's go for political equality. For political stability. Political equality. Next. Economic equality. Very good. Gender equality. In economic equality, even gender equality can come. Am I right? Once economy has to develop in any nation, you see the European nations, the nation has been developed already, most of the nations. Reason, there is no gender inequality more. They have gender equality. Okay. Even rights are equal for men and women. Fine. So, political equality, gender equality, social equality, secularism, very good. What is secularism? To secure all the people of the country. The law should give justice to last person of the country. Who is the last person? Might be, poor class, or he might be, migrant from other country. You need some protection. Okay. Or, yes, very good. Education equality. I think social equality, you can add your education equality. Even in education equality, we can add gender education equality. Education for men and women. If you see from after independence, women's literacy was too less. If I am not wrong, less than 25%. Men's literacy was bit more. But if you see in some states in India today, for example, Kerala or some, you can see like Delhi, there we can see the literacy rate is almost same. But if you see some other states like UP, Bihar and other countries and Northeast, we can see there is more gender inequality, there is more education inequality. Am I right? Yes. Then where we can say that where constitutional institutions are useful for us? Any other areas? Political secularism, gender equality, social equality. Respecting our nation. Can we add sovereignty? Very good. Sovereignty, respecting our culture development, and moreover this, we should protect our country, preserving preamble of the country. Am I right? And we should protect the rights which have been freed during independence. We need to follow that one. In case if any law is made against to secularism of the country, is it possible? No. The constitutional value doesn't support for that. The judiciary can interfere that time and it can say that the law which has made, which is biased to the constitution. Got it? I think for your syllabus point of view, it will be a lot more enough. Let us understand what is this legislative morality. What is legislative? First of all, I think I already said for your paper. The person of legislative assembly is appointed by people of the country. Ourselves, we will appoint the people of the country. And what is this morality? Ethics. Even they should have some ethics, right? For example, if you take one of the, if you take like MLA who has done crime, he or she has to be punished, right? Law should be in the sense like any person who has done, yes, we can say like economic equality, social equality, political equality, and these things and all. Roles and responsibilities. What are the roles and responsibilities of legislature morality? To protect the citizens of the state, to protect the citizens of the country. And in political science, we will call country as state sometimes. Don't get confused. Because while forming the constitution, uh, our constitution framers, they define it as state. Okay. So even in several European nations, they will call it as states. Got it? They should preserve. What they should preserve? They should secure the people of consent in political stability. It might be in the state to protect secularism. See, if you think they are giving more preference for one community, they are giving less preference for other community, means it is something like they are not following the constitutional values. They are against the constitutional values. Okay. For example, gender equality. If you think that they are not protecting gender equality, there if you take like elected persons are all male domination. Think about female domination. It will be less. There will be no domination. Can the country or the economy can improve? No. Can the political economy can be stabilized? No. It takes long time. If you see European nations, gender equality is there, social equality is there, sovereignty is there, even cultural equality is there. In European countries, they will not oppose which culture, which caste, which race and all. For everyone, there will be almost same preference. That is the reason that nations have been developed. So, got it? Okay. Article 168 to 212 explains about legislature mandate. What might be the functions? What functions they want to follow? And how they want to protect the people? And how they want to serve in the rules and regulations of the constitution, because they can't go behind that one. Am I right? Once there is rules and regulations, they can't go beyond that one. They want to serve, protect the people, and they will be having some benefits also. As you know, there will be separate salary for them. There will be separate. Can you guess what might be the salary of an MLA in the state? For example, like let's take Karnataka. Recently, they have increased more than lakh, but the benefits are more. For example, like education allowance, home allowance, transport allowance, electricity allowance, and trips all over India. It will be more. Okay. Okay, fine. I think legislative morality I have just explained. What is this executive? Who will execute the functions? Ministers. They will appoint some cabinet ministers. Can I explain one or two, any one or two cabinet ministers of our country? Who is the recently? You might have seen one of the cabinet minister. Once there was a war situation, he entered. He tried to control the situation. Central minister, I am saying. Any two central ministers? Have you heard about Nirmala Sitharaman? She was the finance. She was the finance minister. What is the role of finance minister? Budget. She want to control the economy of the country. She want to give suggestions. If there is more flow of money, she should. When there is more flow of money in the market, she want to increase the interest rate in the banks. Once there is more interest rate, what happens? The flow of money can decrease, because when there is more interest, people will not go and buy. Am I right? Same thing can happen. Okay, let's take political instability. Jammu Kashmir incident. Am I right? What happened? Who entered? Whether finance minister will interfere more, or whether our security minister, or we can say like um, hmm, if I'm not wrong, recently there was cabinet meeting, central cabinet meeting. They want, okay, if I'm not wrong, Rajnath Singh. Okay, they entered and they wanted to plan some situation so that they should get their citizens want to be protected from foreign nations, terrorists. Am I right? They planned, they took decision within some hours, and they executed. Okay, same thing happened in states. I think central cabinet people are having not much idea. Let us take our state. So recently, if you have seen, there was a plan for Greater Bangalore. Okay, do you know DCM DK Shivakumar is the urban minister, and this plan was proposed by himself, and cabinet got approved for it. Got it? Same thing will happen. So the executive, I think you people have got ministers who will execute the function, who will make law, legislative, who will execute that one, ministers, executive. They are called as executive. Article 52 to 78 explains about powers of union executive. And keep in mind, union executive means central executive, central minister. State executive means state ministers. Got it? So, okay, fine. Let us wind up the class for some time.